Hey guys, John with KWA here, and today we have a special challenge for you. We were tasked to come up with 2 custom T6s under the theme of comic books and with the theme color of purple.
I chose Black Panther, and the whole theme was the whole Wakanda Forever. So I went with the purple, the deep purple Cerakote with battle worn to give it a kind of weathered look. For our Cerakoting surfaces, we chose AirsoftnMore out of Eagle Rock, California. And we have James here with us, who will kind of get into detail on kind of the process of the battle-worn Cerakote.
Yeah, so I mean, with your gun, when you came to me, you kind of already had a vision in your head of pretty much what you wanted. You had your colors selected, so you pretty much just gave me a straightforward recipe with this one here, and just kind of went for it. And I think it turned out pretty much exactly like we were planning here. You know, even down to the details on the magazine there. You know, we went with a silver KWA logo on that, and we did the laser engraving on the side. That came out great right there. Adds a nice little touch, so that way, you know, give a little more of a Black Panther kind of theme on that one, but it's, you know, nice and subtle, not over the top.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole idea. Was I didn't want it super elaborate. It looks like a purple gun with a little bit of accents for the Black Panther necklace on either side of the mag wall.
Kind of on the opposite of the spectrum, I went with the Joker, which, as you all know, is pretty loud and obnoxious. Tomas went to you guys, right, with basically his own idea, right?
Yeah, whereas you more or less kind of just selected your colors and said, just go for it.
Made you do the hard work.
Yeah, so
I think it turned out
it turned out great.
Pretty
Yeah,
damn good.
But yeah, you basically just picked a handful of colors that you wanted, and then we just kind of went for it. So
of course,
you know,
the purple. Yeah, we had to do a bit of back and forth on the color on this one. I really like the metallic colorization of gun candy. And then of course we had a bunch of layers. I told him like the main colors for the Joker: purple, green, and white. Right?
Yeah.
The
Which with all these
makeup.
accessories, you can't see it too much, but if we turn it over, you see right here on the rail, we got some white, and this entire top rail here is actually a gun candy color. It is pearl white on that. So yeah, you can see the pearl white underneath there. The painting process is very straightforward. It's just basically shooting the paint and putting it in the oven afterwards. In order to separate the white color we have here from the purple and the green on the side from everything, it took a lot of stenciling work. I did have to measure all the different areas, get on my stencil machine and actually cut out specifically shaped stencils to just mask everything off. So we even I went in there, got some green in there, just trying to fade the colors all out, get it all over the place. Yeah, some hard to reach spots there. All in all, it came out great. Came out really good.
The next step is the internal build.
I went with Extremetronics out in Santa Fe Springs. They are a KWA reseller, so it's right we chose them.
Yeah, and I went with N1, Project N1. They're a local field. They do a lot of speed QB stuff, and he's really well known for his indoor builds, high speed, high rate of fire. Let's meet with those guys, meet with the techs, see what they got planned for us, and we'll go from there.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Thomas with KWA. I'm joined by Ramon and Jesse from Extremetronics. And we're here to talk about specifically what I wanted in my build. For one, I wanted trigger response to be really high. I want that snappy, quick feedback, quick trigger response. And 2, rate of fire, if it could be higher, it'd be great. Higher than what's stock for the T6. The externals had to be very minimalist. I don't want too much junk hanging out of it. I want it to be as lightweight as possible. The last upgrade we're going is I definitely wanted a Gate Titan in this, along with a flat face trigger. And Gate Titan Advance, Ramon, let me know what I can do with the Titan Advance as opposed to the basic.
So as far as the Titan goes, it was going to allow you to program the trigger, so it's going to have a very sensitive trigger. It does give you the option of active braking, voltage protection. You could change your selectors to semi, burst, full auto. And not only that, what it allows you to do is it allows you to maintain your gun the easiest way possible. Plug it into your computer and it'll let you know if there's anything wrong. And to make this gun more reliable, we did also install a full metal rack piston with a metal piston in it as well. So at the moment with this gun, it's getting the most trigger response and rate of fire for it being a single sector gear. We could have went something with the dual sector gear, but we're trying to aim for reliability with this build. As far as the externals go, I'll hand it over to Jesse.
So what we did on externals is, like what Thomas said, keep it very minimalistic. So what we got up top is a Vism T1. Really nice sight, really good sight picture. Also with Vism, they also have lifetime warranty, so if anything breaks on it, just bring it back and then they'll replace it. Up front, we got our PTS Unity Tactical mount. Gives you bunch of mounting accessories that you can do, flashlights, pressure plates and stuff like that. We also got ourselves a little Bravo flashlight right here, illuminate whatever you need. Vism rail covers, nice rubber texture, keeps your grip nice. Some hand stops, and then we also got ourselves an Ace Tech lighter up front. See where your BBs are going, always make sure they're on target.
And all this stuff I can get from Extremetronics, right?
Yep, everything come in, we'll build your gun for you, see what you like. Just come by the shop and we'll see what you want.
We are still installing one more thing, and that's the Gate Titan Advanced, along with a flat face trigger. Travel distance is a little shorter when it's flat, really close to 1911s and Apex style triggers. So I'm super stoked about this build. This is my first real true custom gun that's I'm getting done professionally. So it's exciting. I can't wait to shoot it. And let's go see how John's build is going.
Hey guys, John with KDBA here with John, Project N1. So earlier in the film here, we talked about the circuit job we did for this. So now we're gonna go over what we plan to do for the internals.
Cool, yeah. So a lot of the players that come through N1, they like to have super, really snappy guns. It's semi-only field, so you can't run auto, so you need to have that click, 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 bang, bang, bang real quick. So that's what we offered to John. We told him, hey, we're gonna build you up a gun, super snappy and rather affordable. You go to any retail store, you can find these parts that we're gonna put into it. Simple 12-to-1s, high torque motor, gear change, spring change, and then everything else out the box from this gun right here is perfect. So you only need to change a few things, and then you have a really high rate of fire, snappy gun.
Now you guys do upgrades there at N1 too, right? So if someone wanted to like replicate what we do to this guy here.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Anything that we've done to this gun, we can do in the shop. And if you have something, a bigger idea that you want to do to your gun, we can absolutely do it too.
Awesome. Let's pull out the parts and see what we got.
First off, the basis of this build would be the Gate Titan. The reason we chose this is because you can adjust the sensitivity for the trigger sensor, so you can make it super light or super long pull, however you want it. All right, then we'll go into the trigger. Flat face, this one's gonna be the Speed HPA tunable trigger. And with the Gate Titan, you can use this trigger. You don't have to use an AEG trigger. And with this one, it's flat faced, like that. And the reason we're gonna go with flat face is because when you're playing, your finger's gonna be off the trigger. And then with a flat face, you can pull from any point in the trigger and get that same feel. So if it's a curved trigger, you have to go to the center. Flat face, you can go pull from top or bottom. That'll be just fine. Then we're gonna go to the Lonix A2. It's just one of the motors that are tried and true for high torque motors. So this one's gonna get you that snappy response that you're looking at. And then you're gonna pair that with the 11-1. This one's got a 45C discharge rate. So that one gets all the power into this motor as soon as you pull that trigger. So it's beautiful setup. Then we'll go to the gears. These are gonna be 12-1s, and then we're gonna short stroke it 3 teeth. Got the delay on it. That way you can pick up all the BBs without any problems. And then you're gonna match that with the SHS lighten piston. So these ports right here are so that it can return as fast as possible, making it as lightweight as possible. Pair that with the Prometheus palm piston head, maximum air seal. Of course, we gotta up the spring if we're gonna get 350, because now that it's short stroked, it's not gonna be pulling back as far. So you need a higher spring to get reach the same amount of power.
And with the VPS system, we get it like right at 350.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, the
on it
VPS,
too, so.
like this one should be shooting 345, 350 out the box. And then if you wanna go outdoor with that VPS system that you guys have in the T6, just crank it up and you get 375, 380.
Yep.
Perfect for outdoor.
Yep, or if you really have to have it even higher, you can just use the quick change spring in the
Swap
back.
it off, yeah.
Let's actually go to the tech center, let's get this stuff installed, show you guys how it's done, and then after that, we'll kind of go over the final build. Alright guys, so we just got our guns back from the techs. Now let's do the rate of fire and FPS test.
Let's do it. We're gonna go at 300, almost 300 even FPS with 0.28 BBs. 32 rounds per second, 309 FPS with 0.2 BBs.
Alright, so FPS is bounced between about 309 to 312. These are 0.28 BBs.
by the way. So now let's go with the rate of fire. 35. Yep.
Alright guys, so you saw the rate of fire and the FPS on both of our guns. His has around, what was it, 32?
32 rounds per second, 380 FPS with 0.28s.
Yeah, mine right here clocking just at 35 rounds a second at about 310 feet per second.
Yours is obnoxiously loud, so
Yeah, yours is a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
Granted,
Right.
you want to be sneaky,
Right,
probably
right.
better one to choose, but this one will scare the shit out of you. It's a
That's
nice
true.
amplifier on top though.
I know. I'm pretty impressed with, like I said, with the build off. Extremetronics did an excellent job, and John at N1 just did a phenomenal job.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to take these out, man. When are we going?
Let's go now.
Yeah.
If you guys are local, just a quick shout out for John. The build that he did here for me is the exact same build he has at his field for his rental T6s. So if you want to see kind of what this will feel like in person, you're in the area, N1 will have these to rent with the same internals. You guys saw and you guys heard the process involved in Cerakoting both of these guns, all the hard work that James put into it, coverage of what went into it exactly with the gearbox. So just wanted to give a shout out to all the sponsors of the video.
Yeah, so big shout out to Extremetronics, David and his techs, Ramon and Jesse. They did a fantastic job with the build. Like I said, it's one of my first builds, so it's kind of special to me. Even though it's not my own personal gun. And also AirsoftnMore for the Cerakote job on both the Black Panther build and the Joker build. Really excellent work. Looks great. They're like showpieces.
Oh yeah. We'll be seeing these at some events if you guys are coming around for those. You'll be able to get your hands on them, shoot them.
And John at
See what you
N1 for the internals on the Joker build.
Let us know what you guys think. We're going to be doing more of these videos sometime soon on some of our future product lines. So let us know on these which one you think is the best, which one you like the best, perhaps some suggestions for future build competitions with us. Until then, we'll see you next time.